Straight after the realism era, naturalism surfaced during the 1880s to 1940s. Techniques and scenery were used to make scenes more realistic. Performances were done in more lifelike terms, sometimes even performing regular tasks in order to make an effect more believable. Here, method acting was born, a technique where a person goes to a real-life situation in order to make the performance real, i.e. something like actual hits on stage instead of stage hits to show actual pain, or not getting any sleep to play a character who's supposed to have delirium. This technique was vital for critics who find value in genuine emotion, and vital to directors who wanted to capture an audience's true attention and give them something to relate to. This coincided with the 20th century symbolism and expressionism era. The 20th century naturalism era inspired technical directors to achieve emotion, not just in acting but through the backgrounds as well. Different shades of lighting were used to create an atmosphere around the actors, and different levels of sound were used to create depth. Characters other than leads lost individuality in order to fit a broader audience. The more the audience can relate, the more they're entertained, the better the show. The structure of the plots also began to change. Instead of focusing on a single conflict, the protagonist would be met with a series of conflicts, and a well-made play would have a sequence of dramatic statements. An era that outlived both of those was the epic style and didacticism era. The intention of this era was to appeal to the audience's moral problems and to reflect on social standards. Didacticism is a form of literature where entertainment is less entertaining and more informative. The shows were constructed based on moral and political beliefs. The purpose of these didactic shows was to educate on a current or historical issue and recognize what society plays in it. Breaking the fourth wall became prominent in this era, often having actors speak out to the audience or sometimes even sing out to advance the plot. Theater of the absurd followed after didacticism. A newer form of entertainment, such as playing animals, became favorable over the traditional theater. More often than not, the messages had pessimistic views of society and humanity. This era represented the loss of control and hope in life. But soon after, eclectic theater was born. The eclectic theater did not follow the rules of an era. Playwrights and composers meshed different era genres and styles to produce originality. This form of performance had bigger movements and more complex ideas and plot structure. The current era so far still lives in the eclectic period. No modern-day show is too close to another, and the same old stories are produced and told in different ways. There's no saying what will inspire the next form of theater, but it does seem like theater has reached its final evolution. And as always, thanks for watching, and stay curious.